A few decades ago, the only fast cars known to the general public were cars with a stallion emblem on them. Yes, Ferrari. Ferrari have definitely made the impression on us that they are the best of the best, and their branding clearly represents their efforts to make us believe this. Lamborghini have also made a similar impression on us, but with the likes of performance. However, these days there are so many automotive companies across the globe achieving some incredible feats and slowly dimming the light of the popular Italian sports car manufacturers. Tesla Motors, led by Elon Musk, though founded in 2003, had really started to make their mark in 2012 with the production of the Tesla Model S. The company prides themselves in energy efficiency and battery-powered motors. The Tesla Model S is a 100% electric-powered vehicle. Yes, that means it's not a hybrid. Only thing is that right now as it stands, you can't just pack and go on a trip that exceeds 250 miles, or you're likely to run out of battery power. Although you might just be lucky enough to have Tesla's superchargers on your route. Tesla have a sport mode called Ludicrous, and once activated, the car will perform at its best. The Tesla Model SP100D can get from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.5 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.7 seconds, and can reach speeds of up to 155 miles per hour. Nissan GT-R Nismo. The Nissan GT-R started production in 2007 as the successor of the famous Nissan Skyline GT-R. When the Nissan GT-R was unveiled, it was set to have incredible specs and soon became a favorite car of tuner enthusiasts. These enthusiasts would attempt and sometimes successfully boost the performance with aftermarket upgrades, thus matching up to well-known supercar brands. At one point, it was known as the Bugatti Killer, for obvious reasons. In 2015, Nissan introduced their own crazy-spec Nissan GT-R by the name of Nismo. In the new model, the power has been increased to 591 horsepower and torque to 481 pound-feet. Top speed remains the same at 196 miles per hour, and the gear ratios do not change in the DCT transmission. However, the 0 to 60 miles per hour time is decreased to 2.7 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.7 seconds. Honda NSX. If this car isn't the most anticipated car ever, I don't know what is. The first generation NSX was first manufactured and assembled in August 1990 at the Japanese Takanazawa R&D plant. This was Honda's first ever performance car to gain the wider public's attention. The car became so well known among tuners and resented among higher class individuals that they nicknamed it the poor man's Ferrari. Honda continued to produce this car right through to November 2005, and then it was nowhere to be seen. Many rumours of a second-generation model were spread around for years until 2012, where it was confirmed by the display of the Acura NSX concept at the North American International Auto Show. After announcements had been made for 2015, in May 2016, the Honda NSX was finally released. The delays were due to episodes of perfectionism, and rightly so. A great amount of expectation and pressure was on Honda after unveiling the NSX concept. They said they tried so many options for the drivetrain and engine layout because the V10 engine wasn't compatible with the design, which they received great reception. Ultimately, Honda wanted to maintain heritage from the first generation NSX, and they made necessary adjustments, making this car very high spec despite the downsizing. The Honda NSX features a twin turbocharged 75-degree DOHC 3.5-litre V6 engine, producing 500 horsepower, mated to a 3-electric motor sport hybrid SHAWD system and a 9-speed dual-clutch transmission. The total output is 573 horsepower. The 2015 NSX accelerates from 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.9 seconds. 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds, and has a top speed of 307 kilometers per hour. Honda are aiming at a more sophisticated market, with the Acura NSX having a starting price of $156,000. I guess you can no longer call it a poor man's Ferrari. Audi R8 V10 Plus. The highly coveted Audi R8 was another case of a manufacturer making their first attempt at adding an exotic performance car to their current range. The Audi R8 started production in 2006 with a 4.2-litre V8 engine, and in 2009 started using a 5.2-litre FSI engine based on the Lamborghini Gallardo unit. Audi or Lamborghini? Same engine, similar prices? That's a hard one. In 2015, Audi brought us onto the Audi R8 V10 Plus, the higher-spec version of the second-generation Audi R8. The V10 Plus has a 5.2-litre 40-valve engine that delivers a maximum power output of 610 PS and peak torque of 560 Nm. Clocking the 100 km per hour mark from 0 will take 3.2 seconds and can hit a top speed of 205 miles per hour. However, some real-life tests have got from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds, 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.7 seconds. Lamborghini Aventador SV. Lamborghini has always been a popular marque in the supercar ranks, with the Gallardo being the most popular. Strangely enough though, the Murcielago was the flagship model during the Gallardo generations and was still less popular. This was probably because the price differences were a lot bigger, and on top of that the Gallardo was updated more or less every year. However, since the release of the Aventador, the flagship model has become increasingly popular. According to Lamborghini, the original Aventador is able to do 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.9 seconds, with a top speed of 220 miles per hour, with owners reaching 230 miles per hour on their personal test. As if this wasn't impressive enough. In 2015, Lamborghini announced the Aventador LP754 Super Veloce. The notable aerodynamic upgrades are a revised front splitter and rear diffuser, and a rear wing. The car's driving dynamics have also been upgraded, featuring a whole bunch of new technology, like enhanced electronic steering for superior maneuverability at high speeds, magnetic pushrod suspension for superior handling, and also chassis improvements to increase rigidity. The powertrain has also been upgraded, with maximum horsepower increased to 750 horsepower from the standard coupe's 700 horsepower. Combined with weight reduction of 50 kilograms from increased usage of carbon fiber both inside and outside the car, the LP754 SV has a power-to-weight ratio of 1 horsepower to 2 kilograms. Overall, the LP754 SV's standing 0 to 100 km per hour time is decreased from 2.9 seconds to 2.8 seconds, with a theoretical top speed still somewhere in excess of 350 km per hour, 217 miles per hour. Road and Track recorded a 0 to 241 km per hour time of 12.8 seconds, a 0 to 322 km per hour time of 33.5 seconds, and a quarter-mile trap speed of 141.3 miles per hour in March 2016. I think this bull is tired of horses trying to keep up with it. Rimac Concept One. Rimac is an automotive company from Croatia that has started their disruption in the industry with the Rimac Concept One, a 2-seat, high-performance electric sports car. It's rumoured that it will beat any production car to the quarter mile, even some hypercars like the LaFerrari. Some cool things about the Rimac Concept One, other than its zero emission, are that each wheel is powered by a separate liquid-cooled permanent magnet synchronous electric motor and controlled by the so-called all-wheel torque vectoring system that distributes the power to the wheels in accordance with user setup and driving conditions. Also, the car has the ability to switch the power from front-wheel to rear-wheel drive. The Rimac Concept One has a total output of 1,088 horsepower, allowing it to reach speed of near 200 miles per hour. But the Concept One has a speed limiter, electronically limited top speed of 190 miles per hour. According to the Rimac, the car can get from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds. However, in real-life tests, some have got it from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.6 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 2.6 seconds. McLaren P1. The McLaren was considered to be the successor to the F1, utilizing hybrid power and Formula One technology, but did not have the same three-seat layout as its predecessor. Like the F1, the P1 is a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive design that used a carbon fiber monocoque and roof structure safety cage concept called monocage, which is a development of the monocell first used in the MP4 12C and then in subsequent models. Its main competitors were the LaFerrari and the Porsche 918. They were all similar in specifications and performance, and in a race. When spotted together, some car aficionados call it the supercar trinity. The P1 features a 3.8-litre twin-turbo V8 petrol engine. The twin turbos boost the petrol engine at 1.4 bar to deliver 727 horsepower and 531 pound-feet of torque at 7,500 RPM, combined with an in-house developed electric motor producing 177 horsepower and 192 pound-feet. With both engine and the electric motor, the P1 has a total power and torque output of 904 horsepower and 723 pound-feet of torque respectively. The P1 accelerates from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2.8 seconds, 0 to 200 kilometers per hour in 6.8 seconds, and 0 to 299 kilometers per hour in 16.5 seconds, making it a full 5.5 seconds faster than the F1. It completes a standing quarter mile in 9.75 seconds at 246 kilometers per hour, 153 miles per hour. The P1 is electronically limited to a top speed of 218 miles per hour, but is capable of reaching a top speed of 249 miles per hour with the limiter removed. LaFerrari. The LaFerrari is a limited production hybrid electric vehicle sports car built by Ferrari. LaFerrari is the first mild hybrid from Ferrari, providing the highest power output of any Ferrari whilst decreasing fuel consumption by 40%. LaFerrari's internal combustion engine is a mid-rear mounted Ferrari F140 65-degree V12 with a 6.3-litre capacity producing 789 horsepower at 9,000 RPM and 520 pound-feet of torque at 750 RPM, supplemented by a 161 horsepower KERS unit, which will provide short bursts of extra power. The KERS system adds extra power to the combustion engine's output level for a total of 950 horsepower and a combined torque of 664 pound-feet. Ferrari claims O2 emissions of 330 grams per kilometre. The engine's bore and stroke is 94 by 75.2 millimeters with a compression ratio of 13.5 to 1 and a specific power output of 94 kilowatts, 128 PS per litre, which is connected to a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission, and the car is rear-wheel drive. Ferrari states that the car has a top speed exceeding 217 miles per hour, similar to the Enzo's top speed. However, it is capable of reaching 100 kilometers per hour in less than 3 seconds, 200 kilometers per hour in under 7 seconds, and a speed of 300 kilometers per hour in 15 seconds. Ferrari also claims that the car has lapped its Veyron test circuit in 1 minute 19.7, which is faster than any other road-legal car Ferrari has ever produced. Bugatti Veyron Supersport. The Bugatti Veyron EB 16.4 is a mid-engine sports car designed and developed in Germany by the Volkswagen Group and manufactured in Molsheim, France by Bugatti Automobiles SAS. The original version has a top speed of 253 miles per hour. It was named Car of the Decade from 2000 to 2009 by the BBC television programme Top Gear. The standard Bugatti Veyron also won Top Gear's Best Car Driven All Year award in 2005. The supersport version of the Veyron is recognized by Guinness World Records as the fastest street-legal production car in the world, with a top speed of 431.072 km per hour, close to 268 miles per hour. And the roadster Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse version is the fastest roadster in the world, reaching an average top speed of 408.84 km per hour in a test on the 6th of April 2013. A controversy developed in 2013 over the Veyron's supersport status as the world's fastest production car, ultimately resolved in the Veyron's favour. In early April 2013, Driving.co.uk began an investigation following claims from US car maker Hennessy that its 1,244 horsepower Hennessy Venom GT was entitled to the Guinness World Record. With a recorded speed of 427.6 km per hour, the Hennessy was 3.4 km per hour slower than the Veyron, but Hennessy dismissed Bugatti's official record, saying that the Veyron Supersport was restricted to 415 km per hour in production form, and that for it to achieve its record top speed of 431.1 km per hour, the car used was in a state of tune not available to customers. Hennessy said its Venom GT was road-ready and unmodified, and was therefore a production car in the strict sense of the term. The Veyron's design is quite original, but at the same time familiar. This is because the chief designer was Hartmut Walkers, and the exterior was designed by Josef Kaban of Volkswagen, with much of the engineering work being conducted under the guidance of engineering chief Wolfgang Schreiber. The Bugatti Veyron 16.4 Supersport is a faster, more powerful version of the Bugatti Veyron 16.4. Production is limited to 30 units. The Supersport has increased engine power of 1,200 horsepower, a torque of 1,100 pound-feet, and a revised aerodynamic package. The Supersport has a 267.856 miles per hour top speed, making it the fastest production road car on the market, although it is electronically limited to 258 miles per hour to protect the tyres from disintegrating. Porsche 918 Spyder. The Porsche 918 Spyder is a mid-engined plug-in hybrid sports car by Porsche. The Spyder is powered by a naturally aspirated 4.6-litre V8 engine, developing 608 metric horsepower, with two electric motors delivering an additional 205 kilowatts for a combined output of 887 metric horsepower or 652 kilowatts. The 918 Spyder's 6.8 kilowatt-hour lithium-ion battery pack delivers an all-electric range of 19 kilometers under EPA's 5-cycle tests. The car has a top speed of around 210 miles per hour. By October 2012, the engineering design was not finalized, but Porsche provided performance figures of 0 to 100 km per hour in 2.5 seconds, 0 to 200 km per hour in 7.2 seconds, 0 to 300 km per hour in 19.9 seconds, and a tested top speed of 218 miles per hour. In September 2013, a 918 fitted with the optional Weissach package set a Nürburgring lap time of 6.57 on the 20.6-kilometre road course, reducing the previous record by 14 seconds and making it the first series production street-legal car to break the 7-minute barrier. In Car and Driver's independent test of the Porsche 918, CD achieved 0 to 60 miles per hour in 2.2 seconds, making it the fastest accelerating production car, 0 to 100 miles per hour in 4.9 seconds, 0 to 180 miles per hour in 17.5 seconds, and the quarter mile in 9.8 seconds. In Motor Trend's independent test of the Porsche 918, they also claimed it was the fastest car to 60 miles per hour they had ever tested. It stopped from 60 to 0 miles per hour in 94 feet and broke Motor Trend's Figure 8 record at 22.2 seconds. The 918 Spyder's motor and engine deliver power to the rear axle via a 7-speed gearbox, coupled to Porsche's own PDK double-clutch system. The front 125 PS electric motor directly drives the front axle. An electric clutch decouples the motor when not in use. The total system delivers 887 PS and 940 pound-feet of torque. The starting price was $847,000. The 918 Spyder was sold out in December 2014. Thanks for watching. Click the MintNoir icon to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Plus, check out all this cool stuff we know you'll love too.